be or not to be.
Welcome back to the Actors Dungeon, everybody. I'm your host and GM, Mike Kosh. I'm sorry for the small delay. I remembered I had to quickly do something with the music, and then hey, but it doesn't matter. We're here now. We've got almost a full cast. Alexander has been cast in the play The Nerve of That Guy, and
painful employment.
I know, right? And in a field that he loves. I mean, come
right?
on, how selfish.
Yeah.
Kill him.
What an asshole.
But in exchange, free from recent employment, we are very happy to have Ryan back with us again.
It's me.
What's up?
The beloved Nanners shall make her return on this spooky island. Now,
Or will she?
Slowly.
Hopefully.
She only moves so quick.
You guys are ready too fast.
All right, and
My God, you're Yoda in this.
returning
Oh,
for the second week in a row, we have none other than Haley Kosh, our performance judge for tonight. Please say hello, Haley, and introduce yourself.
Howdy, thank you for having me back again. We'll see how this week's excitement and adventures go. Looking forward to it.
All right, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm just distracted as I noticed there was a slightly empty space in the chat box here that I'm just trying to fill up. All right, sorry, I'm a stickler for small things like that. And no longer a polar bear coming to us as a raccoon. We have James Amaba as our performance judge.
Hi, thanks for having me, and thanks for letting me, just be animals. I think I'm just living the dream.
It's better than being a human.
You're right.
All right, so today's session, as some of you may know, last week's session we had a lovely bridge incident that has left our heroes winded as they tried very hard to swim across a raging river.
Also a touch moist.
And the upshot of it all is don't ever refer to a lady centaur as sturdy.
He's a quadruped. By definition. Why am I getting shit on for that?
All right, so we are going to go into our recap now. What? Don't tell me that, YouTube. YouTube, listen to what I say. Sorry, just getting some back sass from the stream. We are going to go into our recap now. So, our order will be Kayla as Reader 1, Charlie, Reader 2, Ryan, Reader 3, and Kurt, Reader 4. And of course, chat, judges, and the other players. The goal is to correctly guess who or what they might be impersonating. This is the popular improv game Party Quirks. And it used to be if they don't get guessed, they don't get a rose. I get a tomato instead, but everybody will get a rose. Nonetheless, well, let's see if you can guess. So, the secret prompts are coming up in your Zoom chats, players. We will start in order with Kayla.
That's always a good sign.
All right, now I'll give you all a moment to think about your secret prompts, and read the preamble, and then we will go right into it. Once again, thank you for joining us, everybody. It really means a lot to have viewers come to the stream. Please feel free to participate. The comments will be open, and if you've got any improv games to suggest on the way, please feel free. The way we're still experimenting to find what works best, but we've kind of narrowed down our favorite improv games, and the improv can help our players overcome challenges or add some hurdles if you feel like things are getting a little too easy. Then, of course, we have our main campaign story, Far and Away, in which our heroes are slowly trying to make their way back home. Now, Kayla, when you're ready, we will begin.
Oh, boy. Alright. Having traversed the alchemical mist and the tricks it played on their minds, our heroes were able to reach the infamous moving island. Accessible only by the cave in the cliffside during the low tide, the party disembarked on the ship's rowboat, encountering a little resistance along the way.
Run really fast.
There was an ominous feeling in the tunnels beyond the cave that even their singing couldn't still. As the tunnel yielded to a small cavern of water, they found their way out. In the ceiling was an opening of a well shaft. Reaching it, however, proved to be a struggle. Not only was their target 20 feet out of reach, the ominous feeling that had pursued them revealed itself. There were ghosts in this well.
Although still, the spirits took on the form of ones from their past, uttering cruel remarks and making them revisit troubles long forgotten. After quelling these foes, they escaped the well and found themselves in an abandoned village. Again, they found more items from their past as they explored the ruins. Save Eredin, who had seen too much of his past to care for the search.
Then, our champions came to a lengthy bridge across the rift in the island. Carefully, Eredin tested its worth, but soon found himself swinging on the collapsing rope right into the cliff wall. From there, our champions faced a long, hard swim to the far cliffside and carefully scaled the surface back up.
Oh, no.
All right, judges, any guesses? Chat, any guesses?
Charlie, are you Jim Carrey?
Close.
No,
Canadian.
Charlie, I think I got it. You're definitely Scott Bakula.
Yeah,
Just face- Yes,
definitely Scott back.
the
Far
captain
off.
of the Enterprise. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
All right, you
Sure.
get the point because I know you know what you're talking about. You just made it difficult on purpose.
For those of you who don't know, do not take the raccoon. That is actually a troll.
Oh,
That is an internet troll with fur. I'm just.
Ban him.
oh no.
All right.
Ryan sounded a little bit like a German supervillain of
Yep.
sorts.
I mean, typical James Bond villain was the prompt. So German
They hate
supervillain-
Germans. They're always German.
It's true, they are.
Yes.
Britain just hates Germans. I wonder why.
Yeah, there might be some history there.
Maybe.
All right.
It was a
We've
long
got
time
Kayla
ago.
and Kurt. Any guesses? And other players feel free to guess as well. Similar to the
Kurt?
Run Very Fast girl. For Kayla.
Kurt, I actually pictured like oddly enough, slowly traversing a rope bridge, and just absolutely terrified.
And then
Okay.
they're getting attacked with bats afterwards. It's got to be
Lara
bats.
Croft Tomb Raider.
I kind of like that better, but no. Kurt was a little kid terrified of the dark going to bed.
That's why I had my hands up here because I was
Yeah.
I like how I was holding the blanket up to me.
And last call for Kayla. Any guesses?
I'm
I don't
probably
know.
wrong. Probably. I'm going to say you were channeling Bjork.
Channeling York?
No.
Bjork.
Oh,
Famous
Bjork.
Icelandic singer.
Okay. All right, I'm thinking.
Oh.
No, Kayla was a squirrel. Yep. Which now
Look
that I
at
think
the
about it,
beautiful squirrel.
kind of a hard prompt to do when you have.
Well, to
specific
be,
set
I mean,
of
to
lines,
be,
but-
it could be spot on. I myself have never actually had a conversation with a squirrel. So I don't
You're missing out.
Nanners can speak squirrel, she could tell you.
Yeah.
know. Squeakity, squeaker, squeaking.
Oh, that's racist, honey. Don't do that.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Okay. So we know some things not to say in squirrel, and now let's get on with tonight's show. So.
Lightest inflection. The entire word changes. It's
No, just saying squeak to them. They don't like that.
So, Nanners, Feylan.
Hi.
You are all somewhat exhausted as Vlass is helping to heave everybody up a bit of rope that you were able to recover. The bridge went down, and you all had to climb up the other side of the cliff in a painstaking amount of effort. But now, wet and cold, you all lay splayed out on the cliffside, gathering your breath.
imagining just full Kung Fu Panda at the top of a staircase. Just ha 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 ha.
Well,
Ah.
rolling for heart attack. Oh, I can't do that. I don't know how the roll commands work for higher dice numbers.
Made it.
All right.
My
And there
everything
you-
hurts.
Is everybody all right?
I need a little breather.
You're out of reach, or I'd punch you.
Why did I do?
Not you, Nanners. I would never punch you. God, I'm pretty sure you would just collapse into a pile of dust. No, I was talking to. The hell is your name again? Vlass. Sorry. Exhaustion.
I was just trying to show compassion and concern for my fellow party mates. Asking if everyone was okay.
Horseshit.
Now I see where I stand with you, but it's okay. Don't worry. I'll remember that.
No one's standing. We're all laying down.
Don't worry. I'll remember it.
Right. Oh.
Worst person.
So as you all lie there, one by one, I want you to introduce the, or we'll just do three. The worst person to encounter when you're trying to get a little bit of rest and relaxation. We'll start with everybody's favorite random encounter generator, Kayla. So Kayla, you're all laying there, trying to catch your breath, quickly grabbing a swig of water when all of a sudden, what comes and disturbs you?
So seemingly out of nowhere, coming up the path, there is a little child who comes running up and says, "Hey guys, how are you? What are you doing? Why are you all laying on the ground? I don't think you should be laying on the ground. It's kind of dirty down there. If you lay down on dirty, your clothes are gonna get all dirty, and then your mom's gonna get so mad at you because she's gonna have to do the laundry." And she said, "I always have to do the laundry. Nobody ever helps me around here." And then I say, "I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know how to do laundry. I'm 5 years old." And then she said, "Well, you better learn when I was 4."
Does
Huh?
just stab me. It's
Do
fine.
you live here?
Stab you. No, you
I-
stab me.
I live somewhere. Do you live somewhere? Cause
I live on a
I've never
boat.
seen you before. You live on a boat. That's
live
not a
on a
house.
boat.
I
It
thought
is
people
if
lived
you
in
call
houses,
it
not
a
boats.
home. Home is
Oh.
where the heart is. You've heard that before, right?
Yeah, my mommy says that sometimes, but
And
then
my
she
heart
gets
is on
mad.
that ship.
I
Excuse
always
me,
thought it
young
was the
missy here.
ribcage, but
And I'm gonna pull out one of my brothers. Would you like a little piece of candy?
And
Oh,
as
I love
Nanners-
candy. My mommy says I can't have candy though, because then I don't go to bed.
Oh,
And if
well,
I don't go to
then
bed,
you-
I keep talking and talking and talking, and then she gets real annoyed and she says,
You
"Can't have
can
it,
take the candy and go
And
ask
as
the mother
Nanners
if you're
is
allowed to eat it.
giving out the candy, Charlie, what's next?
Vlass, as you're laying there, fumbling for your dagger to figure out who to stab first, you or Eredin, you hear this low growl. And you kind of look over, and there's this very large mountain dog, like Russian mountain dog. You know those things that are like the size of a goddamn bear? Those things. And it's just slowly making its way towards you.
Wait, a mountain? Do you mean a wolf?
No.
A
No.
coyote?
No. When you get a chance, dramatic pause. When anyone gets a chance, look up Russian bear hunting dog. They're specifically used and trained to hunt bears, and they're almost the same size.
Okay, see, that's what you should have said, not mountain dog.
Well, that's because I was trying to describe it in game, and Russian isn't a thing, Ryan.
Yeah, it is. It's the continent of Rishal. It's canon now.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
All of my hate. Anyway,
I didn't even do anything wrong.
okay, resume. A Rushy Allen mountain dog named Ryan comes up to you and licks from your shoulder to the top of your face and just does not stop.
Oh,
And its tongue is about as wide as your face, and it's just
Ah!
super happy to see you.
Oh!
it's so cute.
Oh, its breath smells like
Lindsay, you're just a happy puppy.
Ew,
It's
get
in
over
my
here,
mouth.
doggy.
So cute. Hi, puppy.
Oh.
Last, stop
Oh.
fraternizing with the local wildlife.
Okay. Hi, puppy. Hi. Hello. Hey, you want to do something for me? You want to do something for me, puppy? Here, take that fag. Stick it right here, please. For the love of God, do it. Just right there, please.
And Ryan, the final encounter of worst person or thing.
I mean, worst person to encounter during arrest. I think that's pretty obvious. It's me, Vlass the ass. Hey, just kidding, guys. It's actually me, Nathan Fielder. But that was a pretty good impression, right?
I
have
thought
to
there was
admit,
two glasses.
Puppy,
There could be.
I knew that was
Puppy.
coming, but we missed Nathan
Stick him.
Fielder. I'd hate to say it, but
That's the only reason you do these anymore. Hi, it's me, Nathan Fielder. I'm a really good businessman. Now, I know that your PR has been sinking a little bit, and I have the perfect idea to help out with that. We're gonna throw this old lady off the cliff, maybe this small child even, and then we're gonna have this dog rescue them. And then you guys can claim it's your dog, and all the PR goes to you.
How wholesome.
Last,
Yeah.
do you want to you want to deal with this, or do you want me to?
Sure.
Cool. All right.
Hi, Nathan.
Oh, hi. Did
How
you
good
like
are
my
you?
impression of you?
Yeah, it was great. I got one question for you.
Hey, I can do it again. Look.
Oh, I got one question for you. I really hope you don't know how to swim. Hey, puppy, want to go play fetch? Come here, boy. Come here. And up the cliff we go.
I grow stronger in water.
And there goes Nathan Fielder. But we know from experience, death cannot stop him. And with that,
Death
He
is
will
only
not
another.
stop until your business is saved. That is the Nathan guarantee.
that is a great slogan. All right. And so as Nathan Fielder goes spiraling over
Lich
the
Lord
cliff,
Nathan Fielder.
Lich Lord Nathan, that's a tongue twister. Lich Lord Nathan Fielder. The young girl and her bear hunting dog scamper off. To be seen again? Who knows? Now, you all get the... thanks to that, you all get the benefits of a short rest. And you are back now facing the daunting task of going up a leisurely incline towards this old stone lighthouse, as depicted here in this image.
But I kind of want to make sure that girl gets home okay. She seems way too young to be hanging around where all the ghosts are.
Yeah, it is kind of weird how she's out here by herself. She's like the first living intelligent creature we've seen.
Can we just take a moment and address that is what you consider the weirdest thing that we have encountered? A former companion turned into a tree.
I'm not saying
And
it's
then-
the weirdest thing we've ever seen. I'm just
which
saying.
then tried to eat you.
I'm not saying it's the weirdest thing. I'm just saying it's weird that we're on an island, and so far the only civilized being that we have seen is a little girl.
I have
But
a
where-
gut feeling this keeps happening to you guys.
It
Something like that.
it happens a lot, and you see, Nanners, I have PTSD when it comes to little girls, because the last one turned into a werewolf and tried to rip my face off.
I wouldn't
Change.
say that in front of the police.
See, the last one, she turned into a ferocious beast, and she literally tried to turn me into a rack of spare ribs. So,
Change.
and look, she turned into just like this little fucking you ever heard of a Furby? It's something from another realm. It's a Furby. It's demonic. It has symbols on it. It
Oh,
talks in the
God
middle of the
damn it.
night.
Again
Its
with the
eyes.
Furby thing.
Yes, because its eyes.
It's not real.
I
It's
saw it.
okay.
I saw it. I
You
saw
know,
it.
I know.
I ripped its
know.
heart out, and it still talked to me. And its
Yeah.
eyes glowed, and it said weird shit, and
It'll
it
be
sounded
all right.
cute. Okay.
Remember
I
to
heard
breathe.
some
I saw it.
people have
Woosah.
Furby sonas.
Woosah.
A what?
Breathe.
We'll talk
Breathe.
about this later, but it's a thing from another realm. I saw it. There was some lady. She was wearing like a pink vest, and she was all. "Ah!" She said hi. She said something about welcome to Castle Mart. I don't know what it was, but anyways, it was weird.
You need, it's all right. Just
I
breathe.
was not
Breathe.
drunk.
I thought the fog effects wore off a long time ago. Are you guys okay?
No, this happened about 5 or 6 years ago. No, look, it's just breathe. It's fine. It's fine. Just remember the therapy. Remember to just breathe and calm. It can't hurt you anymore. It's not here. It's gone. All right. Okay. You know, it just occurred to me I have no idea where we're going.
Well, my guess is and Selena points towards the lighthouse, keep going towards the light.
But I'm still very concerned about that girl.
I think.
Could I make a small suggestion?
What is it?
Well, you know, I believe that you, Phelan, are pretty adept at living in the wild based on what I've heard and seen. I would like to propose that we split up the group a little bit and, you know, me and Phelan go make sure the girl gets home okay and the rest go head to the lighthouse and see what's going on.
Right. Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
I also just don't trust you two around children, to be honest. Based on
Well-
everything I just heard like 2 seconds ago, I really don't trust you around small children.
I am
Oh.
great with children. Okay.
I would. I even say I would never harm willingly a child.
Neither would
why?
I.
What?
Neither would I. All I did was I won a race against a little girl, and then she turned into just Satan and just.
Oh, for God's sakes! It wasn't a demon. It was a werewolf. God, you're over exaggerating.
Demon, werewolf, pretty much the same thing. They both want to kill you. They both want to just suck your bodily fluids
Oh,
dry.
yep. No.
That's not what I meant.
Don't say that.
I'm not. That's
In
not what I meant.
relation to children.
And you know what I meant. All right, just you know what? Let's just go. Let's go to the lighthouse. Let's find whatever screwed up thing we're gonna find up there that's gonna try and kill us, and then we kill it before it kills us. Hopefully, it'll throw me off, and then I could. I don't know.
Yeah, you see, that's why I don't want you around the kid.
Yeah,
That's your
okay.
first gut reaction.
Okay, I see where you're coming from, Nanners.
If you're like, oh no, she's charging me and she's just coming to give you a hug and you throw her off a cliff like that poor Nathan fella.
Well, to be fair, we're pretty sure that he's some kind of weird cursed immortal. He'll be fine.
Oh, who isn't at this day and age?
I already killed him once. I used him to defeat
Vlass,
another werewolf.
I think I understand what Nanners is saying. Do you remember Tomas? Remember the old guy? He was that hunter that would hunt like the most adorable things, and every time someone would question it, he was like, "Incoming rat forest," and then he would shoot it, and then So I think I see where we're going now. We should go.
Yeah, my friend, you wanna go find that kid?
Sure, why not?
let's
go check it out.
Let's go make sure she's okay. At the very least, I'm sure she knows this area fine, but I'm also curious to see where she came from. Make sure there's no more ghost ambushes. Yes, that's good.
Wow. As Selena kind of
thank you. Wow.
Towards the lighthouse with Vlass and Eredin.
Hey, Eredin, you think the kid likes nuts? I mean, you know.
Please never say that again.
I'm talking about
holding up rations, Nanners. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm nearsighted.
Are those cashews?
Yes. And they're mine.
Right.
Okay.
So, after that, the party decides to split. Not quite a full half, as they are 5, or I guess Alexander is technically a ghost NPC for the time being.
Oh my god, he's become a ghost!
Vlass and Eredin and Selena towards the lighthouse.
Alexander cannot make up its mind whether or not he wants to remain corporeal.
That happens with those monk types. They're always on the fence about it.
They are. They just eventually become
Not terribly attached.
Interplanar being.
I'm not terribly attached to this physical forms.
They're not really ascended yet, but they're trying their best.
All right, and so, Nanners and Feylan, the two of you are left there to try to pick up the trail of this massive dog and this little girl. Now, Feylan, you are unfortunately out of your element. The rocky surfaces of this island do not... the terrain here doesn't leave the same imprints as a forest. The open air doesn't let the same scents linger. Nonetheless, you think if you were to put yourself to the test, you could probably track this strange child.
Could I assist? Because I have a really good sniffer.
Yeah.
I mean, you are more than welcome to. We need to find any sign of where they went.
That would be
So both of you can offer me perception checks, and if you've got any feats or skills that will up it, feel free to let me know. Jesus, okay, never mind. It's a 9.
I can also smell if she's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, helpful.
Nanners, there is like, so going by our other conversation, I know this is gonna get taken the wrong way, but you know what children smell like. And this
Go
doesn't
on.
smell like a child. I see Kurt just holding back everything he's got. Does not laugh. Phelan, you notice the imprint of the dog. It's very easy. Even in this very tough surface, the claw marks from this hound are leaving a very obvious trail.
Looks like they went that way based on those claw marks over there.
I guess
Do you smell anything?
I do not smell what one would expect to smell in this situation. Something is a little off, but
What does that mean?
it's kind of weird. They would just show up to not do anything and leave. I still think it's worth investigating, even if it's a bit fishy.
Okay. All right. Let's get going and then.
Okay, let's go. Sorry, you're gonna have to walk a little slower. I have trouble keeping pace.
That's all right.
Genres.
All right, so as you're marching along, the genre changes. Haley, do you have any suggestions? James, do you have any suggestions? And Chad, do you have any suggestions?
Children's nursery rhyme is my suggestion.
All
You
right,
think I
children's
can just
nursery
rhyme on the fly like that?
You're gonna have to. Going
Oh,
once,
boy.
going twice. All right. So, this little walking scene is now going to be told like a children's nursery rhyme. You can do a little children's song if you like. You can just do a little rhyming scheme. But I want to hear a convincing children's nursery rhyme.
I feel the wind on my teeth, knowing that this is the path I seek.
You know, these mountains and woods, they may be quite dark, but I believe if we look closely, we will find our mark.
When that little girl ran off, she may have said no, but I certainly have not given up hope.
I wonder what we'll find at the end of this path. I hope it won't be anything dangerous or full of wrath.
Oh, you put me on this spot again. Hold on. I mean, really, now this is just rude to an old lady. Come on.
All right. Haley, James, do we get a thumbs up?
Give him a thumbs up.
All right.
I'm in agreement.
The pity thumbs up.
No, there were some good rhymes in
No
there.
take backsies. I did on with on. You can't take that back. You said it was good.
I'm still trying to get my head around graph.
I said wrath.
Wrath.
Oh,
Path
wrath.
and wrath.
W-R-A-T-H.
Okay, I thought you said graph. And I'm
No,
like,
it
is
was
that-
clever. It was very good.
Okay, it was obviously over my head, but all right. So you guys continue along, and you are able to make quick pace. The improv game can help speed things up. So, Phelan, Nanners, now.
Well, we're
Nanners.
already here. I feel like letting out a little cheer.
Nanners,
You don't
give
have
me
to
a
rhyme anymore,
perception
you know that.
check, as there now the smell has changed. You're not quite sure what it is. Nanners, you know the smell of rot quite well. Feylan, you, on the other hand, the trail is obvious and it leads to a very narrow cave in the rocks. As your eyes peer in, you can tell it's somewhat shallow, but you can't quite make out the details of what's within.
Oh, great. The cave, that's always a good sign.
Hold on, just give me one moment. I want to look around real quick and just see if I can find any other fellow rodent folk. So maybe ask around a bit before we do anything further. Yeah. Take a little peek around. I'm looking for the button. That's what I'm really looking for. There it is. Nope, definitely not.
Nanners, you think you smell an owl, and that really makes you afraid.
Okay, I'm going in the cave for BRB.
Oh, I don't think the cave will be any safer.
It's better than that stupid fucking owl, I swear. Sorry for the potty mouth. I have a really bad fear of them. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness.
It's a bit of a phobia.
How scandalous.
It's just the two of us. No one can know.
My lips are sealed.
Okay, good. She suddenly puts the knife back away. Kidding. She would not do that.
She works with poisons. Why would she have a knife?
Because they never see it coming.
She's prepared for anything.
It's for that stupid owl. I'll get you yet.
All right. Well, let's hope whatever's in this cave is less dangerous than an owl.
It's okay. I can see in the dark a little bit. I'll at least see stuff coming.
Alright. So, you enter the cave, and if you want to look around, feel free to give me perception checks or any other type of skill you intend to use.
I want to look around. Okay, never mind.
Could I use medicine to just like kind of get a feel of what the rot might be, if it's disease or decay or mold?
You step in and immediately disturb a bunch of bats.
Oh my god!
Come flying out.
Oh,
good thing I'm too short for them. Are you okay?
Nanners, you know what the smell of the dead are. However, you also know the difference between, you can tell bodies in different states of decomposition and different types of treatments. This cave is very similar to the smell of a crypt.
I believe we've stumbled upon a gravesite.
Oh, that's lovely.
Which is a little unnerving because we did just see a small child run this way, so I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not really the occult type. I've said before, but I can infer a thing or two, and I'm a little bit concerned to why there is 1, a crypt on this deserted island, and 2, a small child's ghost.
Yeah, that's especially concerning considering the girl seemed alive and well since she was talking and running around. What would she be doing?
She took my Werthers.
She did take your Werthers. I don't think dead people would take Werthers, but what do I know?
I want to sniff my Werthers.
Give me a perception check.
I know exactly where that Werther's is.
You know exactly where that Werther's candy lies. And as you press in, you sniff your way up towards a small, dusty skeleton on one of the shelves of the crypts. And beneath it are some very large bones that you push through. in order to get to this shelf. And cupped in this skeleton's hands, you can see the gold of a sticky hard candy, your Werther's.
Well, definitely confirms my suspicions a bit, but it also gives me another interesting idea that young lady seems to know that she's deceased. She brought it back. She laid it down with her body again. So she seems to know where she is. She also talked about her mother, which means that maybe they come alive as well in, the metaphysical sense.
So, what are you implying? That she's like some type of like zombie thing?
Maybe not zombie, but I think a little bit more so than just a restless spirit wandering around aimlessly unawares. Once again, not my specialty, but I've read a book or two.
And with that, Nanners Feylan, there is a very ominous and unsettling thud coming from somewhere further down this cave. And you swear that there's another crack at the back of this cave that you did not see before. And we're going to pause you there and go back to the other team as you all make your way to the lighthouse.
Ugh. So what you betting's up there?
Source of light. I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Genres.
All right, who's got a genre?
Someone else can suggest one because I did the last.
Okay. I want this to be a stoner comedy.
That works so well. Okay. So,
dude, where's my lighthouse?
Your lighthouse is right there, dude. Wait. Dude.
What?
Okay. Sit here. Wait, hold on. Stand back here. And I'm gonna like stand over here. Now look, it's a big white cylindrical thing with a light on top. It's a big joint.
Dude, you know what? I bet you if I got so blackout drunk, I could probably pull that off the ground and we could smoke it. It'd be like my Uncle Donnie. Did I ever tell you about that, man?
Dude, I wanted to say something, and I think Selena will back me up. You drink like a lot, man.
I know it's something in my family, man. But dude, I'm telling you, my Uncle Donnie got so wasted one time, and those elves were so pissed because he ripped their sacred tree right up out of the ground during their ceremony. He looked at him, laughed, and lit it on fire because he was so drunk and he tried to smoke it.
do you guys have
That's
anything
not
to
cool,
eat?
man.
I'm starving.
There might be something in that lighthouse. I mean, if it's going, there's got to be some.
Dude, no. Lighthouses have like food stores because they don't go anywhere.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's
you're
right.
right.
Oh, dude, I could go for a big bag of beans right now. Oh,
No, you're
Why
not
not?
allowed. You're not allowed to have beans after the bachelor
Dude.
party. Mm-mm.
dude,
No, dude. Dude.
What?
No.
Hey, my musical art farts were, it was a tribute to the groom.
It was disgusting. Okay. So
That's
stairway was good.
It was
That's
only disgusting. It was only disgusting because I shit myself at the end. But
No,
before
it was-
that, it was beautiful.
No, it was only
it was
disgusting
amazing.
because he was wearing a kilt at the time. But then I will
Wait,
give you
I
credit.
wasn't
Credit is due.
there. I just met you.
Oh shit, she's right.
Well,
Man,
then
who the
got
fuck
buried?
lives Yeah.
Hey,
Dude.
let's go see if this guy's got food.
Oh shit, that wasn't even a wedding. We were at my nephew's 5th birthday party.
Oh God! All right, and
Oh
scene.
shit.
Do we
Everything's
have a thumbs
connecting.
up? Nice.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. If I don't stop, that will just be the campaign from here on. You guys took to that very well. All right. So, yeah, you guys have arrived at the at yonder lighthouse, and all right. Feel free to give me your perception checks if you want to investigate, or any other skills you intend to use.
I am going to cast Open the Door with my hand.
You said the stoner comedy's over.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You already lost an eye. Do you want to lose a hand? Just saying.
Too soon.
I'm not being an asshole.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Look,
You know, the crew's already calling you Patchy. You know?
which is horribly racist, and
Is that
you shouldn't.
racist? I just think that's run-of-the-mill rude.
Well, it's too close to.
I mean,
you know, never mind.
dude,
It's not.
if you
it's
lose
not
the
important.
hand, if you lose the hand, you're gonna go from Patchy to Patchy McHookerson. So, I mean,
Only if I get a hook,
okay.
which I will not. That is
all
the
right.
worst thing to get as a prosthetic.
Okay, but I mean, I'm just saying. Normally,
Fine, go open the door.
I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna stand here because I'm a thief, and I was gonna check really quick. I know I don't use my brain
Fine,
a lot.
fine. Yes. Good. Yes, because my depth perception is not what it used to be. And this I will admit, have at it.
Okay.
All right, Vlass. Yeah, you look around. First off, let me introduce you to the door here.
That's a fancy door.
Nice to meet you, Dor.
You guys can already see it. Alrighty. Yeah, you are looking at, as a rogue specifically, you are looking at one hell of a locking mechanism. This door is obviously reinforced, a combination of stone and metal, and a very complicated lock system that you haven't seen before. But as you look up, it's much worse, as leering out of the upper window is an old, wrinkly man with a lantern.
Hi there. How you doing, sir?
He says nothing, and he slowly withdraws back into the window, and you hear the shutters latch.
No, that can't be. No, I don't like that.
So, question. Can we come in? There's a couple people that we ended up taking a swim, and we could use a hearth fire just to warm up, maybe dry off our clothes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Would you mind?
You wait some time, Eredin, but there is no answer.
Well, we tried the polite approach. Glass.
Let's see. Doesn't seem to be any booby trap from what I can see. The lock is. Hang on, I'm going to do another perception really quick to look at the lock. This is weird.
Is it like turny or latchy?
It's both.
Wow.
Yeah, this is.
So gnomish.
Yeah.
Vlass, you are actually, that is a good point. The only time you've seen something like this is like you know the gnomish locks. They are very intricate and involve many working parts, and if you can't unlock them, or if you don't, if you do something wrong while picking a lock, there's usually some sort of consequence.
Yeah, this is gnome work. I'm not. Yeah, I guarantee you, we're off even by the slightest bit. Something's gonna come out and try to kill us. We're gonna get acid's gonna dump down on us. The ground's gonna open up something. But either way, this
All right.
we're not getting in through this way.
Well, hang on. Let's exhaust all mundane avenues, and I'll knock on the door.
All right.
Just be careful. I warned you.
Eredin, you knock. The door is very firm. There appears to be no response.
How high up was the window that the dude was leering out of?
Give me a perception check.
Ew.
And you'd estimate it was about 40 feet up. Somewhere between 30 and 40, you'd say.
Wonder if I can climb that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, you might not be sturdy enough.
Wow. And we're back to that. All I meant was that you are a quadruped. You are sturdier than bipeds. By design. That is just how it works. It wasn't a racial thing. It wasn't a sex thing. It was just basic physics. Fuck.
Well, I mean, you could try to climb up there. Just one thing I do suggest: don't immediately stick your face in the window.
If I do, I'll just put the left half in.
Change.
If I do, I'll just make a really creepy face. Oh wait, it looks
Change.
like it's... I'll have my paint set ready so I can paint whatever I see. So if I catch him in an awkward position, I'll have proof of blackmail material.
That's really
What?
elaborate.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
All right, up we go. It's athletics, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You,
All right.
You can use acrobatics to give your athletics roll a boost if you're
Okay.
climbing, because this, I allow, acrobatics is if you can find an acrobatic way to climb, you can give yourself a little bonus by gaining momentum or swinging around on things. But...
Okay, so I am going to use a combination of the powerful leap skill that I have and the combat climber to help out. With my acrobatics. So just kind of like half parkouring, kind of springing off of the intricate parts of the inlay work and such. Not that that matters.
Yeah, Eredin, you're off to a good start. You take a jump up, you step on one of the things, one of the outcropping parts of the door frame. You leap up and you grab onto one of the bricks. When suddenly a spider crawls across your fingers and scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Down you go. And we will pause here for our intermission. And then we will come back to our exciting exciting little infiltration of the lighthouse, and we will return actually with Feylan and Nanners as they explore the crypt.
Yeah, because
We'll be
we're
back
the
in a
cooler
moment,
side
ladies and
of the
gentlemen.
story.
And welcome back from intermission, everybody. We hope you enjoyed your break. We will continue right on through. We're not going to do the halftime recap. We are going to go right through, continue with our story, and then we'll do the final assessment at the end of the show. Dun da da da, etc. All right, so here we have this old crypt. Nanners and Feylan. There's something heavy about the darkness around you. And the sounds that you hear are somewhat unsettling, but, you know. Feylan, being from the forest, it's not all that different from what you're used to. But there is something heavier in the darkness that you can't quite put your finger on. And you have just confirmed that this skeleton moments ago and the remains of the beast at her feet were walking before your eyes not too long ago. And now here you are in this old, dusty crypt.
Well, our options are twofold. We could either just leave and take our chances with that owl. Or we go in deeper and just, like, deal with bones. They're just bones.
What sounds more dangerous? An owl or whatever unknown lurks in the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go in. Why not?
Yeah, like I said, it's just bodies and, you know, a couple of bones. It's not even, like, anything that can really get us sick. Just make sure to cover your mouth and don't breathe in dust and you'll be fine. Like, you can't be sick when you're just bones.
Yeah, but that's all we can see so far. Who knows what else lays in here?
Yeah, it's true.
But let's continue then.
Yeah, I mean, we came here for answers. Let's go get some answers.
Yeah.
You said there was another new weird crack in the wall, right?
Yeah, I think right up there.
So, the two of you continue further into the tomb. The cavern wall yields to a downward slope that you soon realize are carved stairs going downward. So this track is a little too intense for this. I just wanted something regular spooky.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
I'm gonna get us copyrighted.
All right.
I want to see him copyright that claim that was singing. Anyway, down we go. Let's descend. Onwards.
Down the not spooky at all stairs.
So, do you know anything about traps?
Do I know anything about traps?
Yeah.
I mean, I know more about like like hunting traps and like stuff we would use out in the woods, but not so much traps that, I don't know, like booby traps or like traps that would be, used to guard a crypt.
Well, it's a bit more than I know. I just know the rumors that, grave robbers can be issues, so people set up traps to protect loved ones, and I figured if anyone, you might be more experienced with that, because, I'm not, and there's no one else here.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. Well, I'll have to
If
keep
you
my
wanna
eyes
just-
out and see if I
Yeah.
notice
An eye
anything
for any
wrong.
wires or indents in the floor, I think, are common ones. I'm not too familiar. I can't keep up with all this new technology these days.
So this isn't. What you see is nowhere near this large, but I just wanted a more suiting aesthetic for you.
Just Google a picture of the Skyrim crypts. We get it.
That's basically what you're looking at. So picture that, but for legal reasons, I can't show you that. So yeah, you're going down, and Phelan, funny, as you're talking about this, your foot feels like it cuts through a spider's web. And I'm afraid I'm going to need you to make a reflex save, Phelan.
Reflex save.
Jesus, okay. So, Phelan, you deftly backflip as an arrow, or a small bolt, rather, flies out of a tiny crevice in the rockwork, slamming into the rock on the opposite side. You have just found your first trap.
Oh, yeah, I told you there was something here.
Yep.
Aren't
There's
I a
your
smart cookie?
Well, at least we know they're here, so we'll be extra aware of any others.
Yeah. Can we make continuous rolls till I just look out for them?
Absolutely. You go at a slower pace, but I allow you to, you can now take 10 on your perception checks as you...
I'm an old lady. I'm not in a rush. I never am. I go 10 miles under. What am I rolling?
So in character.
So, you go along and you do encounter another trap. The two of you stop as you're facing down a lengthy hallway. Again, there are cobwebs along the surface. You can no longer hear the howling of the wind coming from, around the island. Now there is a uncomfortable stillness, with the occasional dropping of pebbles or sliding of something. It could be some scurrying creature, it could be an insect, it could be something else waking up. Whatever it is, you're not sure. But you're standing at the mouth of a long hallway. Along this hallway there are slots for cadavers in the walls. And Phelan, you see one of the plates on the ground, or there's a slab of stone, I should say, along the stony ground that looks like it is lifted slightly higher than the stone surrounding it.
Well, that doesn't look suspicious at all. Well, don't step on that one.
Oh, okay. Do you think we should, step back a little bit and throw a rock on it, or should we just, avoid it altogether?
I mean, it's kind of risky, because, we don't know what kind of trap it'll activate, but...
At the same time, we have to come back this way and hope we're not in a rush.
That's true. Alright, let's see if we can find a heavy enough rock that will trigger it.
Alrighty. So So you look around the area around you, and there are stones that are a little bit bigger than your fist. There is, a little ways back, there is a hammer that you notice was buried with one of the cadavers at the bottom of the stairs. You could try to take that.
You want to try the hammer?
We could. I mean, I'm not sure how much I feel about disturbing the dead, though. As a medical professional, you know, you have to pay some respect to them. Bedside manners even after life.
Yeah.
I say, let's use the stone for now.
All right, we'll do that.
Hammer is a good backup plan, but let's just throw some rocks first.
All right, start with the rocks then.
All right. All right. Give me a ranged attack roll, Phelan. So just use your bow and subtract 1 for the enchantment to see how well you can throw this rock onto the target.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay, even with the it doesn't matter. So yeah, very easily, hand-eye coordination is your thing, whether it's a bow or apparently just a rock. Yeah, you arc it, it lands in front and rolls right up onto the pressure plate. Unfortunately, nothing happens.
That's odd.
One mystery solved,
That might mean there's something else around here that needs to be activated for something to happen.
I mean, just to be safe, because it could be I mean, don't forget, realistically, you're supposed to walk on and off of it. Maybe it's a on-off thing. So I'm just gonna use my sling to hit, just toss a little pebble at it to try and move the rock off of it again.
Oh, clever. Yeah, Nanners, you do. And as the rock skitters off, a large section of the floor in front of that plate drops open, revealing a very long way down.
Well, I'm very proud of myself for that one, to be honest. I didn't think that would work.
It was very clever.
That presents a small problem for us, though. We need to go on the other side.
Yeah. How long is the hole? Is it possible to jump over it?
It is 10 feet long.
10 feet
Can I just
long.
walk over and press the button again?
You absolutely can. But Nanners, you immediately find, now that it is sunken in, it is as if it has no... the mechanism is just limp. You can step on it, and there's no longer any pressure to it whatsoever. It is just
I figured.
a limp piece of rock.
Listen, I'd feel silly for not trying.
That's fair. It was worth a shot.
Yeah. We already know it can't trigger something else. I feel like it's a one and done deal. Hopefully.
Hopefully. But now we have to figure out how to continue.
We also could call it a day here, get the strong boys back, and see if they have any ideas. They like throwing things.
That's true.
So
We're not in a rush. There's nothing on the other side that we need. So we can just come back and try again another time.
I guess so. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Let's go back and meet up with them, tell them what we found. We have more information than we came here with, which is good. I think this
true.
is a good chance to call it a day and make sure they didn't kill themselves.
Yeah.
Listen, we
I'm also
both know you
curious.
were thinking it too.
I was. I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but you know,
No
you
one
said
else is here
it,
to
so
hear it.
So kind. All right.
so
And
true.
so,
Yeah.
Phelan, Nanners, the two of you turn to leave, calling it a day there, when all of a sudden, Phelan, you turn your back, and you swear you hear a faint whisper of something, a high-pitched sound of a young girl, but she's suddenly frightened as she whispers, "Run." And we'll pause you and go back to the big strong men at the gate of the lighthouse.
Okay. I can do this. Okay. Now that the spider has been taken care of, take 2. Aha!
Eredin, now without that pesky spider there to tickle your fingers, you are able to scale. You're able to get a good footing, and you scale halfway up to your destination. It's not that I know I'm not sturdy. I know it's a physics thing. It just hurts when other people say it. Selena continues lamenting to you.
For God's
Vlass.
sakes. Would it help if I apologized?
No, it's fine.
Would you like to be the one climbing?
I would pay good gold coin for that, to watch that.
Okay, sure. I'll climb. I, the sturdy centaur, will climb a straight vertical lighthouse. I mean, why not? Why not? It'll be fun.
I mean, this footholds.
There's footholds. So she grumbles, and then click the wrong button there. And she is going to just attempt to climb. And yeah, she just kind of jumps up and nothing happens. She jumps, grabs onto a few things, attempts a pull up, and then just goes back down. There, see? I tried. Would you
I'll be
hurry
honest,
up
I did.
already?
Oh, gosh.
So, Eredin, to continue, I'm going to need another athletics check, please.
Eredin, you might want to hurry up and get up there. This keeps on. I'm going to have the giggles way too much, and if we do have to fight, I'm going to be totally worthless.
Eredin, you do have a rose. Just a reminder.
I might use that. Oh, come on. It was a nat 20.
It was almost a nat 20, but the 0 fell off.
Okay,
All right,
I
so-
do have. I would like to point out that I do have Hatfall.
Oh, yeah.
So I treat falls like they are 10 feet shorter. If I am an expert in acrobatics, which how do I check that? Just says trained. I don't think I'm an expert in it.
Okay, then. Well, nonetheless, you were only up, I said, it was around 40 feet. You were...
And he said
nearly
I said I was halfway.
Yeah. So 20 feet minus 10, you're falling 10 feet. You're...
So I will like and just kind of backflip.
1d6 per 10 feet, so 20. But I don't think it would be anything because you don't start taking damage until after 10 feet. The first 10 feet is always complimentary, and since you have catfall, you get a bonus 10 feet. So Chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but since it was a critical fail, it is going to be embarrassing. You just land on your ass.
I will stand up as quickly as humanly possible. We should find another way around.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Yes, quite. Let's go. Let's just start walking around the lighthouse.
All right. So you go walking around the lighthouse. Bring that image back up. You go walking around, and sure enough, in the back there is a smaller little storage shed kind of built into the stonework, or a small house.
Fantastic.
The door on this is a simple wooden door with a very typical iron clasp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not gonna be it. That's not gonna be hard. I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna put my fist through the wood and reach in and unlock the door from the other side.
All right.
Genre. Oh.
Go
Oh,
for
I'm
it,
sorry.
James.
I've been
No.
waiting for this. A Home Alone.
Yes. Great suggestion. And very
It's okay.
topical.
I have a couple of backup characters. It's fine.
I stand by that being considered the genre because it was basically a genre of films after that movie came out.
Yep.
It's very
Like,
true.
so many people tried to copy it.
Iconic and very seasonal.
Mhm.
They did one with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, that's
No.
not a surprise.
It was a masterpiece.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Pacifier, guys? No, that wasn't.
That was Vin Diesel.
That was Vin Diesel, wasn't it? Dwayne
They're
Johnson
all
was the
bald
Tooth
Buffman.
Fairy.
They're all the same fucking guy.
Bald Buffman.
Oh, don't let The Rock hear you say that. Then you'll be in trouble.
All right. Home Alone.
All right, so you two are trying to break and enter into a
Listen, all I'm
fortified home, and
Listen, all I'm saying is the last time this thing happened, I lost an eye. All right? You told me, hey, don't immediately just reach for the door. It could be trapped. You just put your fist through. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but this is it's the shed door. Who in their right mind is gonna booby trap a shed door?
Hey, you horse's ass! I'm up here, and I'm real scared. The old man seems to have gotten much younger as he peers down with his lantern.
Horse's ass. Oh, wow. You're just taking it today, aren't you, Selena?
Wait, he was talking. Now that is racist.
Yeah, that. Hey, we're gonna come up there and cancel you.
Cancel nothing. I'm going to come up there. I'm going to cloud your eyes and stuff them down your pants so you can watch me kick the crap out of you. All right? I'm going to use your tongue to paint my boat. I'm going to kick your teeth so far down your throat you can chew out your own ass for pissing me off.
James.
I am going to find a semi-thawed lake trout and beat you into the ground with it. I'm going to hit you so hard that the eggs are just going to fly out of it. It's going to be gross. You're going to trip. The smell alone, it's not going away. Not ever. Every time you get that scent, you're just going to remember that guy looked at a crowbar, he looked at a baseball bat, and he chose the fish. That is how badly you screwed up today, pal. All right, Vlass, do your thing with the door.
He's gonna lift off his feet. He's gonna hit you so hard. All right, let's do it. And all you.
All right, Vlass, you punch through. Give me an athletics check, please. Vlass, you wind up and you punch through the door. And you punch so hard, it flies open and flies back and hits you both in the head, knocking you back on your asses.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh, oh.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I didn't need third grade math. It's all right.
What's
What?
that?
What?
Ah,
The door is open. We now have our way in. All right. Now, a Canadian standoff. After you.
sure. Okay.
You Canadian standoff, Flash. You're supposed to say after you, and then we do that a couple of times, like we're at the front door of a Tim Hortons.
Oh,
God damn
okay.
it! Do I have to do everything?
Okay,
All
well, then
right.
fine. You go. You have to do it. Go ahead.
I'll just walk in.
Yeah. Eredin Joe Pesci, you walk in, and you look around, and you can see there is a mighty tall. It's only a shed that's about 8 feet high ceilings. There is a utility shelf there with a bunch of different things on it, and you notice a rather large-looking bag of tools. There is a kind of dusty circular rug near the middle, just off center, and then there is a unlit torch in a sconce on the wall.
Go over and just kind of walk around the rug. It's like, okay, we are in the supply shed now. It is only a matter of time before we get that old young man in our clutches. And I'll take the toolbox and drop it on the rug.
Okay. So, you drop the heavy toolbox on the rug, and sure enough, the rug collapses in, and it goes down a rather large hole.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, my legs. Oh, I think both of my legs are broken. I can
What?
smell almonds. That's never good.
Wow. What a hole. You okay? You okay, Eredin?
Fine.
All right, hang on. I see some stairs over here. I'm gonna take those and come down the easy way.
So,
All right.
Vlass,
Here,
you go.
use the torch.
Okay. Wow. I hope these stairs aren't gonna be tripped.
So, Vlass, you are holding this unlit torch, and as you're going, your foot hits a rope or a cord or something, but by the time you look down, it has activated a blowtorch on the wall, and yeah, your torch is lit, but so is the rest of you.
Blast, this is not the time. See, this is why you shouldn't drink. I guarantee you that's 90% fumes. Drop and roll. Just roll on the ground. Roll on the ground. You'll be all right.
Oh! Oh!
Don't just stand still. Why are you?
I'm trying! It hurts so bad! Ah!
All right.
It was like my voice is melting off!
I'm
Oh my
gonna
God!
pat you down. I'm gonna pat you down.
Ah!
This-
Ah!
All right, and I'm gonna stop it there because I could see this one going on. You could do a campaign like a one-shot that's just trying to break into Kevin McAllister's house. I think that would be ideas for a future campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when we get, we'll make it if we get so many.
Oh my God! Every dungeon crawl is
subscriptions.
actually just Home Alone from the big bad.
I can't unsee that now. Does that ruin Tomb of Horrors or make it better?
I love the joke whenever there's like a who would win fight and someone just says anyone versus Kevin. The first question is always how much prep time does Kevin
Does
have?
he have? Yeah. I love the ones like Predator versus Kevin McAllister. And
Yeah.
it's Predator, like, he comes back with Kevin's head, but he's covered in feathers. He's partly burned, and he's got, like, a nail in his foot. It's like, oh my god, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. All right, but, so, Selena snaps her fingers in front of you. Hello, Vlass, Eredin, you two conked out for a minute. Vlass, you punched open the shed, and there was, like, a poof of smoke, and you two just looked like you were off in a different world.
Oh.
With an incredible
God.
sound.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh, good. My voice is back.
oh,
Oh, fantastic.
oh. Oh, my skin. It's not melted off. Oh.
No,
And
you're
Vlass,
good.
sure enough, the door is just kind of swinging on its hinges, slightly off kilter.
Why'd you give me shit for not checking for a trap, and then you didn't? You just put your fist through it.
Normally people don't booby trap the shed. Okay, look, my fault. Practice what I preach. Yes. Just... Well, you know what? The pleasantries are over. Whatever nice things I was gonna try and do, try and be civil. Yes.
Okay, let's just go forward, and if we see a circular rug that's slightly off center to the room, don't step on it for no reason.
Yeah.
And you open it up, and there's no rug. There is a sort of poorly made wooden shelf. There is an unlit torch on the wall. There are cobwebs in every corner, unfortunately, and a very obvious smell of mildew. Being this close to the sea, it is a very damp environment.
You know what? Just because of that, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and light the dagger on fire now, just in case.
Prop.
That's a fish.
Okay.
Again.
I keep telling you, stop putting your weapon bag next to the food bag. Last time you actually... Why do you think you were attacked by that owl bear? Seriously, you were hunting it, and you were like, oh, here we go, and then you pull out a frickin' lake trout, and then suddenly it's very keenly interested in you, and you didn't know why.
Yeah.
Food pouch, weapon, opposite sides.
Okay. Am I reaching on the right side for what I need to light it? What do you know?
Yeah, the flint and steel with the camping supplies to light the fire, to cook the food. Of course it's going to be there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's just go.
Very strange person.
All right. Haley, did he pass?
Yeah, he passed. It's going to be smelly in there if there's any fish on fire, but, you know.
So, Vlass, you're able to light your dagger, and sure enough, it starts flickering with flame. The trout just sort of gets thrown with a squishing noise to the floor. And, yes, it is now a dimly lit shed.
Right. Well, let's see if there's a way into the tower. So if he's wrinkly old man. Let's assume that he doesn't want to go outside of the lighthouse, walk around its circumference, go into the back of the shed to grab any tools. So maybe there's a way from the lighthouse into the shed.
I'm gonna go ahead and look around at the wall and see if there's any stones that look out of place.
Get rid of some of the cobwebs with the flame, just to.
Yep.
Don't bring it close to the wood. Just the cobwebs.
All right. So Eredin, I'll get a perception check from you, and Vlass, you can give me a thievery roll, please, as you know a little bit more about the underworld.
Wow.
Alrighty.
We are amazing.
I know. It's like we're on the same wavelength. I love it.
So, Eredin, there's nothing you can see. Vlass, you can't find any sort of trip mechanism.
That's weird.
No, maybe you should light the other torch.
Yeah, just
Too soon?
no, just be prepared to duck.
Right. No, grab the torch.
And
Okay. You failed the checks, but just on instinct, you grab the torch. And Eredin, the torch doesn't actually come out of its wall sconce. In fact, it just kind of pulls forward a little bit. And
But I think when it goes chunk, both Vlass and I just
and yeah,
We're
lo
good.
and behold, the stones slowly slide away at the back of the storage house, and reveals a very narrow entryway, taking you towards.
how narrow?
Essentially, you'd have to walk through sideways.
Great.
Go back out. Selena,
Mm-hmm.
so
Just say it. I can see the door.
yeah,
Just say it. It's the laws of physics, right?
okay.
I'm too sturdy
Vlass.
to make it through that crack.
No.
Uh,
Look, Vlass needs to walk sideways in order to get through it. I'm sorry. When we get through, we'll open the door. You just want to go around front.
All right, I'll meet you out front.
Thank you.
She just kind of mutters as she clomps off.
Eredin,
What?
Selena's too sturdy for the crack in the back.
Why are you like this?
All right, let's go.
All right, so the two of you push your way through. It's not that long. You're basically
Well, you didn't say
They
stop.
danced.
I know, I'm sorry.
The old man's standing up somewhere on a balcony looking at me walking through his place like a jackass. Like, who the hell is this? Like, maybe if I walk like this, he won't see me.
So you essentially shimmy through this this crack that's opened up, and yeah, you find yourselves at the foot of a spiral staircase in the base of the lighthouse.
Is there the door?
Yeah, the door's still there, but it's...
I mean the front door.
Mm-hmm. The front door
Fantastic.
is just off to your right.
All right, I will go over to the front door, see if there's like a lever or a locking
All right.
thing from the inside.
Both of you can give me perception or thievery rolls.
All right, because this has gone so well for us so far. Yeah, slightly better. Slightly better.
I'll do thievery.
Okay, yeah. Vlass, you know, of course, a lock from the inside is going to be the mechanisms to disable the lock are going to be on the inside. Eredin, you know, obviously, you should be able to unlock your door from the inside. You're just not sure which one of the. There's a pulley, there's a lever, there are 2 knobs.
Hang on.
Look,
Vlass,
I like gnomes as much as the next person, but why do they have to complicate a door? It's a door.
Gnomes.
It opens.
Gnomes are not much bigger than Nanners. You got to think about that. They got to overcomplicate everything. It's the only defense they got.
Is that racist?
Well, no. I mean, it's just the truth. You know,
that sounds more racist actually now.
I'm just saying, it's the only defense they really got. If you got to sit there, you're way bigger than they are, and you got to fiddle with the lock for an hour, they're going to easily be able to get away.
Yeah, I suppose. It just it doesn't sit right.
Yep. Hang on a second. Pulley, lever, knob. Oh, okay. You little shits. You got it hidden. I'm gonna reach at one of the little round ball things on the door itself on the lower right hand side. I'm gonna reach in and grab it, and there's a lever right there, a hidden lever. This is the actual what opens it. Hang on. Okay.
And Vlass, you hear several tumblers clinking as the mechanisms all release, and then you are just able to push the door open.
Oh, it's a little heavy.
Your lighthouse, my lady. Oh, that sounded horrible.
I'm used to it from you two by now. So, Selena
ouch.
comes clomping.
You know, I was actually trying to be. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah. Now I feel bad because we're predictable, and that makes me self-conscious.
All right. As she walks in, she starts. A slight gasp escapes her, and as you look in the direction she's looking, you see from around the corners of the stairwell, the old man in the lantern, a shocked look in his eye, as he quickly turns and runs. Surprisingly spry, considering his age and state.
Hey, wait. Wow, that little fucker can run.
Right?
Wow.
I genuinely hope that I'm we should catch him.
Yeah,
Right.
like that.
And we'll pause you guys as you go chasing after your target. And now Nanners and Feylan. Feylan, you heard the whisper in your ear, a little girl's voice telling you to run. And suddenly, you're struck with something icy cold. And Nanners, you feel it too. Suddenly, your breath turns to fog right in front of your snout. And you see the faces of the dead push through the walls, reaching after you with their long, bony fingers, making these awful, awful moans.
Well, this is concerning to say the least.
Just a bit.
I mean, they heard we were leaving, right? I thought they would be happy that we're gone.
Yeah. let's just get out of here. And then I'm gonna pick up Nanners, and then I'm gonna book it out of here.
All right. So we are going to start. This will be a combat encounter, I'm afraid. But as it is close to the end of the night, I don't think we will get right into it yet, but when we come back, Nanners and Feylan, you are trying to run away from... actually, first, I would like an athletics check from you, Feylan, to see if you can... see if you are able to pick up Nanners. I'm afraid not.
Too heavy.
I shouldn't have eaten those words.
It was the Werthers that set you over the scale. Yeah.
It always is.
Alrighty. So, this map unfortunately isn't to scale, but there is a ghost right behind you, Feylan, and a ghost right in front of you. I'll come up with a better battle map next time to show that you are in a very narrow area, but... And that is where we will end today's session. So, thank you very much for playing, everybody.
Of course.
Girl power, we got the good rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like 2 bad rolls. You guys had like 30.
Yeah, that was... The funny thing is, you'd think their luck would reset after last session, but no.
I even used... Like, I started at a plus 12.
Pieces. Yeah. Like, you only needed... The checks were like 20. You only needed to roll 8, and you couldn't do it. I don't get it. All right, well, that brings us to the end of the night, so we will go into judges' final scores and comments, starting with Haley.
Sure. Great work, everyone. Lots of interesting challenges. More than I think maybe normal amount of characters this evening, so kudos to you. From Home Alone to, being a squirrel and a German supervillain. It was all wonderful. I am going to give it... It's very tough. You were all fantastic. I'm actually going to give it to Charlie today. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Charlie. Charlie, you kept the story moving. The stoner lighthouse was hilarious. Definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought you really did a good job moving things along. But honestly, great work, everybody. Nanners, close second. I will staying in character. Fantastic. Excellent. 10 out of 10 for everybody tonight.
Well, thank you so much. And James, how about you?
Well, I've been actually actively trying out this score sheet, and it's actually a 3-way tie. So I would say the rolls hit higher in the cave excursion, but the lighthouse excursion, as every point that was lost for bad rolls was gained back by staying in amazing character with our Home Alone feature. Evening out, I, as always, award any tiebreakers to just better encounters. So, as it was stated, with better rolls this night, I'm giving it to Ryan.
Yay!
All right, and who's your runner?
The raccoon has spoken.
I am unbeatable.
I just watched
Watching
GoldenEye.
the raccoon look around.
It's weird that you say that because I just watched GoldenEye and all I heard was, I am invincible! Random.
And I had the Bond villain earlier.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
It's full
Or
circle.
if you,
That's what they call
if you don't have a
bookends on
runner-up,
TV
no worries.
tropes.
I'll just add things in default. I can't tell. I can't tell what you're doing with the raccoon face. It just looks like you're staring around. But
Oh, sorry, missed around again. Yes, no, literally three-way tie. So I couldn't
Okay, yeah.
give you a second place, but I'll defer to your expertise.
All right. No worries. All right. Well, I think everybody did a stellar job. Fun fact, Charlie can sympathize with this. I had battle maps for the interior of the lighthouse, other layouts, and you guys found a cave that didn't exist. So I had to whip that up. The shed as well. I'm like, let's go around. And like, I have the inside of the lighthouse. I have the front of the lighthouse. Shit, what's around? Fortunately, there's a little shed in this background picture. So I'm like, okay, you find a shed.
All right, we're just too good.
Yeah, it's just the best.
See, this is why I. See, this is why I
I'm
have vague plans now.
Yeah.
If I will plan an encounter, not a place, because I can move the encounter. The encounter can happen anywhere, but
I
run
just never
games
know what
for
to
you.
have queued up. Like I've got the lighthouse battle map queued up. I'm like, oh, I guess okay, not using that. And but what I needed was a crypt hallway battle map. But hey, fortunately, I can do that. I'll have that ready for next time. So, thank you once again, everybody, for joining us. To our friends, to our friends in chat. Stop opening other browsers, you stupid computer. And to everybody who is watching us, oh wow, 22 views tonight. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
Your views
Hooray.
mean a lot to us. We are all hungry actors trying to make a living. And your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, it really does help us out. So please, like, subscribe, bring a friend, bring your friends' friends, tie them down if you have to. We've got other...
The Actors Dungeon does not condone any bondage play that is used to make
Wow, way to
people
kink
watch.
shame, jeez.
Nope, that is used to make people watch our show. However, if you happen to be watching our show while you're doing a scene, completely different. As long as the tying down is consensual, everything's cool.
Excuse me. Anyway, before I keep sneezing, we'll call it a night. So,
all right.
Thank you very much, everybody. Good night.
Cheers.
Bye.